One of the pages in your content tree is this tab called Configuration, which has this cog icon. This is where a lot of your website's master information lives. So for example, this is where you can change and update your club logo, which appears then as your homepage icon. It's also where you can change your club name if you do have a club name update. And then these two options, Club ID and Club Track Code, these will be set up for you for your club when we create your club site. But these are unique codes for your club and for your track, which then speak to our racing database to collate the information for your website. So for example, when you're adding a race widget to your website for thoroughbred clubs, it's this ID and code that gathers the correct information for your club to display the correct race and the correct race dates. These clubs are taken from, you can see these club IDs and club track codes on the club information page on the Racing Queensland website. Within the configuration tab, there's also these sub-tabs where you can also update information for your club. So the location is what will change in the Find Us page. This is where you input your location name, your location description, so your club street address, and then it can change the map location that a user will see for when on the Google Maps section of the Find Us page. Similar with contact details, this is where you can update your club's contact details, which appear on the Find Us page. The theme is where you can change the primary colors of your website. So all colors have what's called a hex code, and you can go find these colors by Googling a hex code sheet. So each one of these codes is a unique color. So we can change your club's primary and secondary colors by changing the codes here. So this is your primary color, which will appear in menus and buttons. And they also have a secondary, this alternate color, which changes when it's highlighted, so you know where your cursor is when you're clicking a button, like that, for example, or read more, or within these menus. So that's where those colors are changed. Social media is where you can change your social media account. So you just add in your optional club's details for each account you may or may not have, and this information is used to link to your social accounts in the top right hand corner of the page here, and then also within your Stay Connected widget. Tracking is for Google Analytics ID if you have your own Google Analytics tracking, and then info is the general info. So they're all of the main things that you won't need to touch often, but that's where you can update your site's general info.